I'm doing fantastic, Neil. Excited to have a great interview today.
Absolutely. We have Gigi Arnetta on.
Hi.
Gigi, thanks for stopping by. And you know what's really cool is you're at an event. What event are you at?
I am here at the National Religious Broadcasters event in Dallas at the Gaylord Center here, and I am blessed to be standing here with the director of Vindication series.
Oh, fantastic. And that's the big show you have, Gigi. So let's go just really quickly to the director with one question. Give us a little bit of the eyes and ears of what Gigi is doing with Vindication, how that's going, and then we'll go right to question for Greg.
Yeah. Well, she gets to play a villain in the episode, which or the season, which she really enjoyed. She really made it her own and is created a memorable character that fans of the show will certainly connect with, resonate with. And you have to see what happens to her in the end, if she makes it out unscathed or if she falls down for her dirty deeds.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Awesome.
That's great. Hey, Gigi, it's great to see you. It's great to talk to you. You've had a diverse acting career in television and movies. What's the biggest lesson you've learned from working in Hollywood?
I would say the biggest lesson is to not try to pre-plan things. I think that the minute we start pre-planning things in Hollywood, it's bound to collapse. And as an actor, I think the biggest thing I've learned is all those improv opportunities I had just really worked out.
That's great. You know, and Gigi, when you talk about specifically enough your career and all those different things, what was your favorite gig you've ever done?
I would say to this point, it was an improv. I actually performed with Martin Short, Catherine O'Hare, all those guys. And it was true improv, the kind of improv where you really don't know what's going to happen. And it was exhilarating. And I think that's probably been my most fun. That was live.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Wow. What challenges have you faced in your career so far, and how have you overcome those?
Okay, well, it's perfect timing. Since I'm here at NRB, I overcame those things with God. I've got a really strong relationship with the Lord, and I guess I would be like the prodigal. I ended up coming back to Jesus about 15 years ago, and I have landed here. And the thing is, honestly, I want to be a blessing to people, and that's what I focus on when I'm working. I work a lot in the secular, and that's fine. I've been just doing what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes I don't, and God just reminds me, "Hey, you're being disobedient." So there you go. So I guess I'm enjoying the process, and I think that's the main thing I want to say to everybody in the industry is enjoy the process. If you're too wrapped up in the result, you're doomed for failure.
And Greg, what's very interesting in acting is we're seeing the differences now. Greg, you're a big binge watcher, right? Definitely, you binge a lot versus like series are becoming more popular than watching films now, Greg. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
I wonder why. Why do you think that is, Gigi? I mean, the more and more streaming shows are going from one, I go from Apple TV back to this other, and now I'm waiting for weekly. And it's really it's going full circle in so many ways.
Absolutely. In fact, here at the convention, there are a lot of streaming platforms that are picking up content. And there's just so much, it's hard to imagine filling every spot, which is kind of exciting. So we're not the limited branch of entertainment anymore. We're not limited to networks. We have the streaming platforms, which allows for an expansion of creativity and risk, a lot of risk that wasn't allowed before. So.
Great. So you're at the event now. Is it fair to say that that's a personal passion project outside of acting that you're working on, or are there other things that you're focused on?
I got a couple of things under the radar, and one of them looks like it might come out here today. We'll see. This is definitely about passion projects. Absolutely. And as far as Vindication too, we had a couple of other cast members here, but I'm not sure where they went. And the casting director of the show is also right here. I'm going to embarrass her. I'm going to embarrass her. This is Ronnie Hummel. She is casting. How are you?
All right. So I have a quick question on this live. What is the biggest challenge being a casting director?
I know the biggest challenge. There's a lot of challenges in being a casting director. A lot. I couldn't name just one thing, but yeah, there's a lot of things. It's just getting the right people.
And how many people do you usually go through to finally get the cast?
When we've posted before with Vindication, we've had as many as 1,500 submit. That's a
Wow.
lot. Jared and I go through everything. We look at literally everything, their resume, their takes, demo reels, to see what kind of talent they have and what level they're at. So we do go through those, and then we filter through them.
Well, very interesting.
And who's right for the role. That's the biggest challenge, is going through so many submissions, and we get a lot.
Are you surprised by the huge growth in faith-based industry in the last 5 years, you'd say?
Because I work with Capernaum Studios as well here in Weatherford, and I've done a lot of casting for them over the years since 2010. And it started out slow, but I noticed a change, and especially right now, we're at the point where it's our season. It is our season, because everything else is falling apart. So we need to jump on it right now and get it out here, get some good films, television shows, even commercials. I mean, we just really need to run with it. We're at that stage right now. So I'm excited.
What was the biggest show you've ever casted for?
Oh my goodness. I've done 4 features. Probably this last one I did was with, and I've done 3 television shows. Actually, I've done more television. I'm sorry, I'd have to go back and look, because I worked with AMS Pictures for many, many years, and I was in their producers program. So we had 3 television series from that I worked on for 7 years. So probably this last one was called Pickleball. It's a comedy. It's faith-based. It's with Jeff Hamm, who's going to be here today, starring Kevin Farley.
Oh, that's
Still
awesome.
It's still impossible.
So it's going to do well, right? Pickleball is going gangbusters. Crazy what's happening with pickleball.
I mean, it is so much fun, and with Kevin being in it, and also we're in a race because Ben Stiller is doing a pickleball movie as well. We're trying to get ours done before his comes out.
All right, Gigi, you're giving us some great news and reporting. You got to get all these contacts to come on the Neil Haley Show and Celebrity Interviews live from the Grotto. Greg, go with another question for Gigi, especially when you saw
Gigi, real quick, if you weren't acting, what career do you think you might have chosen instead?
Maybe an astronaut.
I love it. Would you want to go to Mars with Elon?
I think I'm already in outer space. I know actually, I was a photographer, and my photos did make it to outer space. I worked for NASA. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah. So I've had my work seen by aliens or whatever is out there. All right. Well, it's been great to be with you guys. If you want a further inside look at the convention, just let me know.
Absolutely, Gigi. Greg has one final question he asks all the celebrities. Go ahead with the question, Greg.
Yeah, thanks, Gigi. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Tell me, what do you feel is the most important thing in life you've ever learned?
That time alone with God is the most important thing. And being around, having to be around other people all the time isn't the answer. It's spending time with him and having a quality relationship.
Great.
And so, Greg, really quickly, Gigi, the last thing is you've done so many things from broadcasting as well, having your own TV show. She had her own conservative talk show as well in her career and all these things. Where do you see things next, Gigi, for your fans that want to check out the latest stuff? What's the best things going right now? You said Vindication. We check that out where?
Vindication is actually coming out on the Angel Network. Angel Studios picked it up. It'll be out March 20th. So you can start watching it then. It's releasing March 20th. Seasons 1 through 3, which I'm not in, but it's very good and very bingeable, is already out. So you got to get caught up on all that. And then that way you can know what's going on, because 4 is super fast and powerful. So if you don't know what's going on, it might be a little tougher. But yeah.
And then for people who getting to know you, other shows to check you out in right now, if you'd say.
Yeah, I've got a couple of shows coming out that are NDA, so I can't. But you can go to my IMDb page, imdb.com, type in my name, Gigierneta, and you can see what's coming out as it comes out. Or go to my website, which is also my name.com.
And Gigi's going to help get more of your celebrity friends. You have helped us before, Gigi. We really appreciate it, for Celebrity Interviews live from the Grotto and also the Neil Haley Show. And look forward to chatting soon again. Okay?
Fantastic.
All right. Thanks. Take care. That was
Thanks,
a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and Celebrity